to limit the outcomes of your entire future. When you find yourself dissatisfied with your life, take a moment, acknowledge the current situation, and realize that this is only temporary. It is not indicative of what's going to happen for the rest of your life. You have to be intentional. You really have to go through this process and use this technique on a regular basis, because you'll notice that your whole entire world will begin to change and shift in the direction of these positive thoughts as you think of positive outcomes. And although there may be circumstances that are beyond your control, you are not as powerless as you would like to believe. You have the ability to positively influence the outcomes of your life. And when I think about that, I recognize there's so much that is out of my control, in my workplace, at home, at church, in the store. There's so many things I cannot control. But what I can control is how I think about those things. It's all a matter of how you approach the things that are in your present and in your past that will ultimately affect the results and the outcomes of your future. And when you understand that, you will discover that no matter how bad the condition, you can determine the outcome. And what I have decided, I made a decision, and I've discovered this technique that no matter how bad the conditions are, I can determine how depressed, how despondent, and even how diseased I'm going to be. When you honestly take and assess the status of your life, you will discover that you can use the same decision-making power that you chose to use in the first place. So take a moment and determine how many of your own choices led you to where you are right now. I want you to take an honest assessment and discover that some of the decisions that you made led you to the results that you're getting right now. And once you do this, you will be empowered to no longer fall victim to the circumstances or the actions of others, because you're taking responsibility for the choices that you have made. And blaming everyone else is a waste of time, and it robs you of precious time and precious energy, and you certainly don't want to do that. I want to encourage you to understand that you made a decision that may have not gotten you the results that you were looking for, but the good news is that you can make another powerful decision and begin the process of disallowing anything or anyone to take from you or rob from you the peace and the love and the joy that you so desire. And you could create healthy boundaries around yourself to protect your personal well-being. You will also need to develop an action plan. And that action plan should include strategies to bring into your life, the vision, the things that you want to see for your life, to bring into alignment those things that you desire, and develop the disciplines necessary that will sustain you in difficult times. When you are disciplined in this way, your life becomes consistently stable, and you are no longer swayed by every circumstance that confronts your life. Another technique is to create disciplines such as consistently spending time in quietness and solitude, spend time in prayer and meditation, spend time listening to inspirational messages like this one, and reading and having a good balanced diet and exercise. And these are all great places to start if you are going to be determined to see the results of a transformed life. I want you to take this moment, take this time to think about your life. Begin to think about where you are. Think about your disciplines. Think about the people that you surround yourself with. Think about the things that you think about. And ask yourself the question, am I getting the results that I want to see? You may want to begin to spend more quiet time alone, thinking about what you want to see, and write those things down in your destination transformation workbook. Begin to set up times where you can have solitude, and don't let anything distract you. Don't let, and because you need time to think about your life and your future. Also, begin to set action plans and make a goal that you can consistently spend quality time in prayer and in meditation. This is something that's so absolutely necessary, because you only are going to get those things that you can see happening in your life. And so as you meditate and envision this positive, a wonderfully transformed life, you will begin to see more of it, and because you've already experienced it in your mind. And so this time of prayer is spent talking to God about the possibilities and receiving revelation about where your life can move, and how it can be headed in a different direction. And then it's those inspirational messages, teaching tapes and courses like this one that give you the tools you need, and the instructions and the techniques you need, and the information you need in order to move your life forward. Because if you could have done it, if you could have did it by yourself, you would have done it already. And so thankfully, there are so many resources out there that are available to you to help you transform your life, whether it's in books or tapes or live experiences that you can go to, in order for you to help have the tools you need, give you the tools you need to help you transform your very life. I want to also recommend that you begin to look at the things necessary for you to have a good diet and exercise. These things are all also important as you look at your body, your soul, and your spirit. If you want to have a totally transformed life, you're going to have it in every area of your life. And this technique now helps to address every area of your life. And so having a good diet and exercise are great places to start, because if you want to see good results and in your life, and you want to live your best life now and be energetic and at the top of your game and be a top performer, you're going to have a great body. You're going to have a great energy, and you're going to have to be in a great mindset in order to accomplish these things and get the results that you want to see. And you're going to have to be determined to stay and to stick with it. And I want you to know that I'm here with you. I'm here for you. You've learned so many techniques. We're at the 9th session, and you've gotten so much information. And I want to encourage you to activate these things and make them real in your life, because what you're learning is enough to help you move forward on your journey to a totally transformed life. And I'm inviting you and continuing to invite you to contact me if you need additional help for your free discovery consultation, and also for more powerful resources just like this one at totallifetransformation.net, so you can get everything you need in order to transform your life. I want to remind you to track your progress in the Destination Transformation Workbook, and I want to remind you that I care about you. I want to help you to go further than you've ever gone before, in less time than you ever imagined. And I want to help you as we continue on this journey to transform your life. Our next turn is on to the road of your reflections. On this road of results, you've gotten so many techniques to help you move forward, but I want you to stick with this. I'm here with you. I'm going to continue on this journey to the end. And until then, I'm Dr. LaVerne Adams, and this is Destination Transformation, your navigational roadmap to a totally fulfilling, pretty amazing, completely rewarding dream life.